great feeling there in the locker room right now. These guys earned this. Fought their tails off for the last 9 months, waiting for a moment like this. And really, I don't know what the stats look like, but it felt like a complete game from all of our guys. Really, in all three phases, I thought they did a good job, controlling the game. For the most part, we felt like we were in pretty good control of it. And that was a good team. That team's been playing well these last couple of weeks, and we knew that it was going to be a tough game for us. But our guys responded the right way, made the plays. Shoot, you look at both sides of the ball. There were some great plays that were made there in the first half that gave us that lead. And, we actually enjoyed playing with the lead for, I think, the first time all year, it felt like. You can play a little bit differently, and our guys really did a good job of that. So proud of them, proud of the coaches, proud of the players for sticking together through these 12 games and earning this win. And now, that pressure is off of you a little bit. The guys felt it. And now that that's off you get a chance just to go and be free and go get some more wins and finish this thing out the right way. So,
How do you feel get the first one?
How do I feel? I can't even describe it. Good. Feel real good.
I hear the music from the locker room. You walked in, excuse me if I'm wrong, you seem a little teary-eyed.
Well, it's emotional. You go through it with all these guys, and to finally get it does feel really good.
Zach, you running off the field, I saw you kind of point up the stands. I thought you might actually jump into the stands.
Yeah, well, my man, whatever outfit he is, every week he's giving us encouragement, and I'm not sure who he's supposed to be dressed like or what his deal is, but I hear him every time I run out of the tunnel. I see him when I run back in, and, it's fans like that stick with us through thick and thin that, when you get a win like that and good things that are going to come our way, it's those people that you've seen in the crowd consistently cheering you on no matter what that you appreciate.
Is that kind of when the emotion hit you that you finally got the first win running off right there?
Yeah, seems about right.
You made the decision to go back to Andy.
Yep.
Not even the best chance to win. What did you see from him today?
Played outstanding. Really had great control of the game. Windiest game we've had. We had a Wednesday practice that was even windier than that. So we felt like our guys were ready for it. We practiced, and I've played football in Kansas before, and Wednesday was the windiest day I've ever been a part of. And it was really difficult to throw the ball, but we learned, what plays we can kind of run in which direction. And it really helped us today because it was a windy game. When you were going towards the city, you really couldn't throw the ball down the field. You had to wait till you were coming towards the river. And so I thought Andy did a really good job of handling that. And just proud of the adversity he's faced and come back through, and to break these franchise records, and for him to be the leader he's been, and then to come back and get this reward of getting this win. Just really proud of him and proud of the whole group.
Probably the best game defensively you guys have played all year. What did you see on that side?
They just did a great job, and we stressed turnovers all week, and we didn't get any. But, those guys, they kept the pressure on the quarterback. I thought they were really tight in the back end, good tacklers. Can't think of very many missed tackles we faced, and just really good communication from those guys. They hit us with some tempo early in the game. They were on the ball. I thought those guys did a good job responding to that and making the plays when we needed them.
Can you speak to the intangible element that Andy brought today?
Yeah, I think just his veteran leadership, his presence, his character. He stands for all the things that you want in a player. And so for him to, when he's the backup quarterback, I'm sure I didn't get to finish with a win. We didn't win. And that's that, you felt terrible for that part of it. So for him to come back and lead us the way he led us and get this win is just, says a lot to his character and the adversity he's overcome. And he just kept being a leader through it all.
Zach, Joe Mixon was signing a ball that looked like it had a message on it, a game ball. Was that for you? Did you receive that from him? Did you get the game ball?
We had a couple game balls in the locker room. I didn't see any. If I haven't looked close enough to know if there was anything on those, but it was his energy was great. It was a tough day from a rush standpoint. They're the number one rush defense. We knew that it was going to be a challenge, and then they lost some. They had a couple DBs inactive. They lost one early, so we felt like we had some advantages there in the pass game. And but his presence throughout the game was remarkable.
I know usually the coach gives out the game ball to a player. Did the team give you a game ball, or how did that work?
Yeah, they did.
Is it possible to describe specifically the strain that this 0-11 has put on you, not just here but at home? And, you know what I mean?
No, you can't describe it.
Is that as challenging as anything you've gone through professionally? Or?
It is, and just speaks to the character again of this team and the staff to stick together through it when it's not easy. It's easy to give up. It's really easy to start pointing fingers. And that's what we didn't see anybody do. And so it just speaks to the leadership that we have throughout the building, really, that everyone has stuck together and tried to find the positives, seeing what we're building underneath, really underneath outside of the stadium. I mean, we haven't won the wins, but everyone sees what's happening at practice and in the locker room. And for everybody to stick together and see that, not point fingers, has been tremendous and is a sign of things to come for us.
What was it like? What did you tell the team after the Who Day chant when you addressed them?
Oh, just how proud we are of them. For the same things I'm just saying to Paul. Just for sticking together. It's you see teams that are having these types of seasons, and I've been on teams that are out of the playoff race where you see a couple guys start to check out, and nobody on this team, nobody on this coaching staff, nobody has done that. Because we knew how close we were and how it was going to feel when we got it, and so what a reward for everybody to finally get to feel this and to just keep building on it. Because it does. You don't talk about it when it's happening, but of course everybody feels that pressure to go make a play and, okay, here we go, it hasn't gone our way, it's not going to go our way. So to finally get that win and do it the way we did it takes that pressure off. And so now these guys are free just to go make plays, and let's go attack some people.
Zach, as difficult as it has been for you during this period, who personally did you go to for encouragement and support?
Well, I got a lot of good people that I've always leaned on. My wife, number one, tremendous. My parents, my brother, my sisters, a lot of good people out there that reach out and help you through this.
You got a way to celebrate tonight?
Well, we got family in town, so that's good. You get to spend it with those close to you.
You said your wife is going to pick out the wine. Did
Yeah.
she pick out that one?
You try not to jinx it, so we'll see what she's got for me.
What do you want to see now that you have this win? I guess now, what do you want to see now for the rest of the next 4 games?
Well, just keep playing loose, because you do start to get a little bit tight, in the second half of games when they're close, and when it seems like it's kind of been the same thing over and over again. Now that pressure's off, and so keep working the way we've been working, because we have felt this way. We've gone into every game feeling like we're going to win because of how we prepared and how we practiced. And so for it to finally show up throughout 4 quarters and to get it done, we got to stick with it. And that's what a lot of the players were saying there in the locker room is we got to stick with that. And again, it's we just got to keep putting pressure on people and go win some games.
Did you stress at halftime, hey, let's not tighten up, even though we have to? What was it? You all led before at half and not close.
Yeah, correct. This one felt a little bit different at half. It felt like we started faster than we had, to be quite honest. Other than the field goal that they got, on offense, I think we ended on 3 scores on our last 4 possessions. So we felt like we had some good momentum and we were getting the ball. So the biggest thing was, hey, it's 0-0 right now. We got to go play. We got to get some turnovers on defense, and on offense, we got to come out and keep putting points on the board. And I think we did a good job of that.
I know it's just one win, but is this proof that you guys are doing everything the right way, moving in the right direction, and the players still believe in you and everything that the staff brings?
We believe in the culture that we're building. You want it to show up in the win column. It's a process. It always takes time. We wish we would have been in the playoff hunt this year and playing for championships, but that wasn't the case. And so we need to keep building on the consistency of all that. One win doesn't just make the season for you. We got to be consistent from week to week, and these types of performances have got to carry over. And once we get that consistency, we'll be where we want to be. But we've known that the foundation's here, the culture's here, the leadership's here, and we just got to let that carry over from week to week.